Good morning, guys. So we're ready for the two nursery rhymes that we're going to practice today, and that is Hey Diddle Diddle, and then we're also going to practice Jack and Jill. So we're going to start with Hey Diddle Diddle, which is actually the shorter of our two poems. Remember, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for those sight words. So in my first sentence, I don't have any sight words, but look what I do have. When I'm trying to spell diddle, I've got that final syllable, D-L-E. There's lots of words in this poem that have that final syllable, D-L-E. And then I have the, and, the, over, the little, to, see, such, and, the, away, with, the. All right, so those are the sight words we have. So on each line, beside that first line, we have lots of sight words in there that are going to help us out. And the first line is just our title again. So once we read our title, we'll know it. So we're going to read through it one time. Remember, we'll record ourselves afterwards. So, Hey Diddle Diddle. And this one actually has pictures to help you too. So, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the, can rhyme with diddle, fiddle. So the fiddle is this instrument that the cat is playing. The cat and the fiddle. It's got that O-W. Cow jumped over the moon. So you can see the cow right here. The little, you guys know that word, dog. This is tricky though, because this is not one that we can break apart. We haven't learned this rule. It's laughed, but you can see down here to help you. Laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Try that one more time. Ready? Hey diddle diddle, the cow and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Very good. Let's look at our next poem, or nursery rhyme. All right, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit for this one so you can see it a little better. All right, so let's sound out the beginning. It says Jack, Jack and Jill, Jack and Jill. Let's find those sight words real quick. So I've got and, went, up, the, to, a, of, water. Good job. Fell, down, and, his. Perfect. I'm going to move it down just a little bit so you can see. And, came, after. Good job. Then, up, got, and, said, to, as, in, his, he, took, her. Off, that, for, your, not. Good job. Lots of sight words in this poem. That, of. Good job. So, and, went, up, the, to, the, of, water. And, it, home, to, this is, remember, one of our new ones, mother, who, her, and. Good job. All right, and it has some little motions that go with it, but we're going to read through it first, and then I'll teach you the motions. Are you ready? So we have Jack and Jill. So this part's going to probably sound familiar. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and, ooh, it's an O sneaky E, so broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. When you're talking about your crown, you're just talking about your head. Then up got Jack and said to Jill, as in his arms he took her, brush off that dirt, for you're not hurt. Good job. Let's fetch that pail of water. So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch the pail of water and took it home to Mother Dear, who, this is a tricky word, thanked her son and daughter. Good job. All right, so real quick, I'm going to teach you the motions. So we're going to hold up our two thumbs because one thumb is for Jack, one thumb's for Jill. And so as we're going up, we're going to say, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Okay, you ready? So here goes Jack. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. You ready? Here he goes. Then Jack got up and said to Jill, as in his arms he took her, that means he hugged her, brush off that dirt, for you're not hurt. Let's fetch a pail of water. So here they go, ready? So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, then took it home to Mother Dear, who thanked her son and daughter. Very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and record our two poems now. So remember, we hit the record button. All right, here we go. Now my pointer's going to help me show exactly where I'm at, so I look at each word. So, hey diddle diddle, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Good job. Then I'm going to click over to my next slide. And this slide, I need to blow it up a little bit so we can see. All right, then. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Then up got Jack and said to Jill, as in his arms he took her, brush off that dirt, for you're not hurt. Let's fetch that pail of water. So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch the pail of water and took it home to Mother Dear, who thanked her son and daughter. Very good. All right, so remember, we're going to hit done, and then there's our recording. All right, you guys have done an awesome job. I can't wait to hear you read these nursery rhymes. Good job, guys. See you tomorrow.